In this matter, this girl will let be kokon. This girl, she has no fault at all. In this case, and I will still stand my ground. She has no fault at all. The whole fault is on the mother. It is the mother that needs to teach forgiveness because she's a big symbol in Nigeria.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa káàkiri gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá. Mo rí pé lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ọ̀rọ̀ kan trend ń ta gan tó ní ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Tope Alabi madam yẹn pẹ̀lú ọkọ wọn pẹ̀lú ọmọ wọn Ayomikun tó ṣe wedding àti ex wọn. Now mo ti wá gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn yẹn sáà ti ń sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n mo rí fídíò kan tí Yèyé Kudi ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Nínú gbogbo fídíò tí mo ti ń wò, nínú gbogbo àwọn tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, eléyìí unique. Mo rí pé pure òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni Yèyé Kudi náà sọ ń bì. Bó ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ tèmi ni o, mi ò mọ bó ṣe máa rí lọ́dọ̀ tiyín o. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ̀ pé máa ń pèdè kan wípé tá bá sì wà láyé, a mọ̀ kọ́gbọ́n ni. Mo fẹ́ kí ọkùnrin kájọ kọ́gbọ́n nú ilé, obìnrin kájọ kọ́gbọ́n, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ lọ́kọ, ẹ jẹ́ àjọ kọ́gbọ́n, ẹ̀yin ìyálé ilé, ẹ jẹ́ àjọ kọ́gbọ́n nínú ilé. It's very deep. Tá gbọ́dọ̀ jọ kọ́gbọ́n nínú ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ listings. Yèyé Kudi, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ máa ṣe nǹkan kan. Èrò ọkàn yín pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí Yèyé Kudi sọ nù fọ́nrán yìí. Ẹ máa fi sí comment section. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wà interactive. Kí lẹ̀yin rò pẹ̀lú gbogbo sin yẹn àti ọ̀nà tí Yèyé Kudi tún gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbà? Bó bá ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ tiyín, ẹ mọ̀ pé ilé ayé wọn níbi ìlú gangan ni yóò kọjú sáwọn kan, yóò kọ̀yìn sáwọn kan. Bó bá ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ tiyín, ẹ máa comment sí comment section. Ẹ dẹ̀ share pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹlòmíì náà kájọ kọ́gbọ́n. So far tá bá sì wà nú ayé yìí, a máa kọ́gbọ́n ni o. Ó lágbára. Fọ́nrán yẹn lélẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wò.
The story trending now is Tope Alabi. And Tope Alabi's first child, I don't know if she's first, I think so, Ayomikun, married last week. And you know what? I will not lie to you people. Me, I remember only when this man came out again, lèmi tó rántí o, èmi ti gbàgbé, because it's not my business now. Do you understand? Èmi ti gbàgbé, I've forgotten that this man came out sometime in 2020. He came to Fariga like this morning. Go and check it if I have that time. But just go and Google it, you will see it. But I've forgotten already. That wedding, I just loved it. In fact, it was Funke Akindele that drew my attention to that wedding because she attended. So I saw it. And they made it sound as if it was a quiet wedding. No, it was a classy, so demure, very nice, classy wedding, you know. But the story we are hearing that even the family of the boy, maybe the boy knows, but the family of the boy, that's the story. Let me read something. Maybe the boy knows so, but the family of the boy, they thought it's that Mr. Soji Alabi, Tope's husband, that betted that child. Let me just read something for you people. Because she removed the man's name from her surname and is bearing Alabi. Now, the man is angry that he was not told about the wedding. Secondly, the man is also angry that they changed the girl's last name. Though the man bears Alabi, his name, like all these our children, all of us that me, I bear Aduni, Oriki is Alabi, but that's not his surname. But they removed his surname. And also, they didn't invite him for the wedding. He was not told about the wedding. I see a lot of our women, you know, that's where they go see, especially those ones that have deadbeat father, husband, everything. Yeah, it's allowed. Because the girl, there are some things she said that makes me feel she's no more a baby. She's 20-something, we are 22. She's not a baby. She has a mind of her own. But I will still say I blame Tope Alabi for some things, and I will tell you people my reason. Let me show you people foremost what I want to read out. See, I want to read this. It is not a blog spot. You know, there are some pages you go to that are bloggers, but you know, the girl granted interview and stuff like that. Yeah, I will say some things. Wait, Jama as Tope Alabi daughter-in-law, daughters-in-law, daughter are in-law, not daughter-in-law. They fight her for not telling them about her biological father being absent at her wedding ceremony. So they actually believed that that man is her biological father. That is a no-no. That is being deceptive. That is not Christ-like. That is a no-no. Let me tell you, there are some people, let me be sincere with you people. Do you know that there are some family, because a woman had birthed a child outside wedlock, is now with her second man, they won't allow their son to marry you. So it is good. They won't allow their son to marry because they will believe that history may repeat itself. Why didn't your mother marry the man that she birthed you for? Some people are like that, especially some Christians. You understand? Especially some Christians.
Mo pa ní àṣẹ gbogbo ọ̀dájú ogun tó sọ pé òrì rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ iná Ọlọ́run máa jó wọn dànù. Olúwa rán mi sí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ènìyàn tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi. Ó pẹ́ tí Hánà ti lọ sí Ṣílò ṣùgbọ́n lọ́jọ́ kan á dá Hánà lóhùn. Ogun wo lẹ́yìn náà ń là kọjá tó dàbí pé tí ń gbàdúrà tí ò sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Ṣé ní ìlú tẹ́ wà ní òkè òkun, ṣé ní Nàìjíríà ni, ṣé lórí iṣẹ́ ni, lórí ọmọ ni, ohun gbogbo lórí ìgbéyàwó ni, ohun gbogbo tẹ́ ń là kọjá tó dàbí ogun. Ẹ jẹ́ a jọ gbàdúrà, ẹ jẹ́ a jọ wá ojú Olúwa. Kò sí tọ́lọ́run ò lè ṣe. Àbí tí yóò bá ti pàdé wòlíì tiẹ̀, òun ló máa dàbí pé kò sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Olúwa ló rán mi sí ọ wípé àkókò yín ti tó. Ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi pè mí láti jọ gbàdúrà papọ̀ kájọ wá ojú Olúwa, kájọ mú àṣírí ogun eléyìí tó ń jà yín. Òun náà ni +234 7025475427 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí +234 7025475427. bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pè mí fún àdúrà lórúkọ Jésù, ẹ̀yin náà máa rí ìyanu tí.
You know, they are very judgmental about women that have birthed for two men. They don't want to know what our experience is. The only excuse they can excuse you is if the person died. Maybe the first man died, you know, then they will believe that, okay, it is buying that caused it, that made your mother to now have a second man. So having not them knowing about this is deceptive. What are you thinking? Is it prayer that it's not as if the man is arrow? Well, sorry, arrow. I mean, is deaf and dumb and blind. That you have, I don't know what you must have done, that you think that somebody that spoke up years ago will still not speak up. Is it? What are you thinking of there? That's one. Two, as a Christian, my dear ones, as a Christian, it is totally wrong. If it's Muslim now, I will tell you it's not wrong. I will tell you my reason. I will explain it. As a Christian, she's supposed to inform the father of the child. Meaning she has not forgiven whatever the man must have done to her. It's not that she's going to have anything to do with the man. But as a Christian, Lágbájá o, Ayomikun is getting married o. On so day, I have already met the family. Or you choose to be there, and you will tell your husband, the father of also the father of your child, but a stepfather. Let me tell you the truth. As a Christian, you are meant to do that. If you have done that, this will not come up. Do you know what? This sin to a Muslim is normal, because a Muslim, they don't preach forgiveness like Christians preach forgiveness. Christians preach forgiveness. And forgiveness is very important in Christianity. In fact, without forgiveness, you are far from God. Pata, pata. So if Tope had forgiven the father of her child, and she sings gospel, call Jesus, and pray like this, like that, and pray for people via her song, and expect miracle to happen. You know, they use that song to minister. So you cannot bear unforgiveness within. But this wedding now have showcased that you harbor unforgiveness within. You are meant to inform the man. He now comes, so they now respect God. That one is nobody's. It's not. It wouldn't be. For me, I probably wouldn't say too much about that. But it clearly shows that there's malice, which is okay. You can say that you are keeping, but you are meant to tell the father of the child, to at least show that within you, you are forgiving whatever he may have done to you. And that is the reason why you need to inform him about his child. At least there's no doubt of it's not his child, it is his child. It's clear that the girl is his child. So there's no controversy or argument about that. So we are not going back. We are going to forge on. Then is now on his own parts. All the parts he has missed out in. The story, he won't even have the guts to raise a bro. If eventually, if the girl doesn't give him audience or anything or blah, blah, that would have been the only time that I, for one person, will say she's truly a Christian. This one that happened between she and the father of that child shows that she too, she's ogbontarigidi in malice keeping. And that's not Christ-like. That has nothing to do with Christianity. For somebody that commands thousands and you pray, you sing, holy hands up in the air, and you didn't tell the father of that child that the child is wedding, is not right. My dear ones, I won't lie to you people. It is totally not right for a Christian. But for Muslim, wallahi talai, I won't say anything. If she's a Muslim and I won't say anything, because they do not preach forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. And they do not say forgiveness is important like Christianity. In fact, forgiveness is the most important thing in Christianity. So it gives me concern to see that how do such person sing and the Holy Spirit will come down. The Holy Spirit can't come down, because God will not come to you down when you harbor such big thing, because that's the biggest order for her, and it ended up showcasing itself in this case. That's number two. Number three, my dear ones, because of the unforgiveness, you change the girl's surname to the stepfather's name. You have to explain. If the man now claims, as he so claimed now, which I will read it, that is online, he saw the name Ayomikun Alabi. You know, if he claims so, meaning that from even that time, they were not able to resolve anything. You are married. You are gone. The girl looks like the father. And sorry to say, after all, the girl have said it. I don't want to have anything to do with my father. But if you, as a mother, knowing your status, knowing the position you hold in the society, then if you are not able to help your daughter to also forgive, not involvement, not involving like, daddy. No, if you are not able to do it, then you shouldn't have done the wedding yet. It exposed a lot about her. It means that she's master in malice keeping. And that is not Christ-like. I must say my own truth. I know it doesn't all go down with many of you because you want me to always be on the side of the woman. Yes, I can. Assuming this person is a Muslim, I'll say, the only thing is that, Muslim, they don't preach forgiveness. The truth is that it's tooth for tooth, eye for eye. You're not there for this relationship. This is what they will do to you. They will do the wedding. You won't be called to the place. And we agree that that is what unforgiveness is. They will snub you. If you are an idol worshipper, a tradition, I won't say her. I will not, I won't. But for a Christian leader like that holds that kind of position in the society, it becomes a problem for me to accept that she knows anything about Christ. I'm sorry. When I was in Redeem, I was a Sunday school teacher, and I can tell you, they will never agree that such things happen. Lie. You must forgive, not to have anything, but you must release that person and also help your child to release that person. And you have to make sure the father of the child is the one that is the father of the day. Doesn't have to be that you people give him anything special. Do you understand? Like, make him feel special. There's a way the daughter will still be snubbing, that everybody there will know that the daughter is not happy with this one, this person. But he too will feel uncomfortable. But to show sign of forgiveness and for the future and for even that girl's marriage, so that it will not become a buojo lamoyin in her marriage from her in-laws. There's no need to tell them that this man, or make them believe that it is the man sitting, or the man you are married to is her husband, is her father. It is totally wrong. That is what we call in law misrepresentation. And do you know what? When you misrepresent something and you tell them this thing, it's original Gucci, and you sell it at the price of original Gucci. Meanwhile, it is not original Gucci. It is actually first grade Gucci. Like, it's not the original brand from the original brand. Yeah, and they buy it at the rate of original Gucci as opposed to fake Gucci. Do you understand? It is criminal law. I tell you the truth, that you are a criminal for misrepresenting this as original as opposed to first grade, second grade, third grade. Are you getting me? That is what I mean. Under the law, it is culpable. Under the Christianity, it is a sin. It is a sin. And the sin is not just from the girl alone. The girl, Kekereni, is the mother that is at fault. Nothing she wants to tell me. Now, sorry, Oyeye, now this kind craze I like, make the man go file action in court. No, you see, the man must have really offended her. I don't know what splitted them up. They splitted up long time ago, in all those, you know, and within the period, within a year or two that she splitted up with the man, was when she met this guy. This guy is one of these people in all this industry, well, movie industry, all these people. The man that she's married to is all those men that are into movie and all those things, like a promoter. Do you understand? So when she met the guy, even this Ayomikun, as far as we heard, Omowoni, she was still a baby. So Ayomikun grew up knowing this man as her father. However, she must have at one time introduced the child to the real story. She must have told the child, this is your real father, this is this, this is that. Let me just read that thing for you people so that you will understand. Okay? Let me read it. Okay? Drama as Tope Alabi's daughter-in-law fight her for not telling them about her biological father being absent at her wedding ceremony. Okay, let's read. A brewing paternity controversy has engulfed popular gospel singer Tope Alabi as relatives and associates of Mayegun, is the father now, the biological father, Olaoye Oyegoke, the alleged biological father of her daughter Ayomikun, have spoken out after being excluded from her recent wedding. The situation has sparked widespread debate and criticism, with many accusing the singer of concealing the truth about her daughter's paternity for years. According to family sources, Mayegun Olaoye, also known as Olaoye, was left heartbroken after watching videos of Ayomikun's wedding online. You can imagine, me and you people are watching it online, even the biological father too watched it online. In the footage, Tope Alabi's husband, Soji Alabi, was seen playing the role of the proud father, a position Olaoye claims was rightfully his. The snub that reignited long-standing tensions over Ayomikun's paternity, which has been a subject of speculation for years. Tope Alabi and Olaoye were reportedly in a relationship in the late 90s while living in Akure, Ondo State. Their union resulted in the birth of Ayomikun in 1997. However, their relationship eventually ended and Tope moved on, marrying Soji Alabi, her current husband and music producer, with whom she has 2 other children. Over the years, Ayomikun grew up knowing only Soji Alabi as her father, while Olaoye was allegedly denied access to his daughter. In November 2020, Olaoye publicly claimed to be Ayomikun's biological father, alleging that Tope Alabi had cut him out of their daughter's life for over 2 decades. He expressed his frustration at being unable to play a role in her upbringing and accused the singer of deliberately keeping him away. The recent wedding, where Olaoye was neither invited nor acknowledged, has now brought the issue back into spotlight. That was the first time I heard about this Olaoye in 2020. Insiders revealed that Olaoye was deeply hurt by the wedding snub, particularly as another man was allowed to collect the bride price and stand as the father. None of his family was there, and himself, and he's not dead. You understand? While he was reduced to watching the event unfold online, just like we spectators. The incident has sparked outrage among Nigerians, with many criticizing Tope Alabi for allegedly building a false family image, because many people weren't aware that that child is not Mr. Soji Alabi's biological daughter. That was what sparked outrage amongst online in-laws. So, building a false family image, using her fame to suppress the truth. Social media has been abuzz with reactions as netizens call for transparency and demand that Ayomikun be informed about her true paternity. Many have urged Olaoye to speak out publicly, emphasizing that it is time for the gospel singer to stop hiding the truth. Critics argue that the situation highlights the need for honesty and accountability, even in the face and public scrutiny. Do you understand? Like I started in the beginning, that because you're a gospel musician does not stop you from saying your truth. This is my past. For real, if you can't deal with it, it's your business. It's not all of us that God have chosen. That is, well, there's a word I'm trying to. God calls that is worthy. Do you understand? He is the one that makes you worthy. You look at yourself and be like, why did God choose me? It's only God that can choose whomsoever. There are many people that have better voices, better lyrics than Tope Alabi, but he chose to make her a glorious person. So didn't he know that you already have a child outside wedlock? Even for that reason, God should even be the thing. Don't make it look as if your life is perfect. Don't create one kind of false family image. Don't change the girl's name to her stepfather's name. I'm sorry, that's how I feel. I know some of you are like her, so it's okay. But Christianity, as Christians, it is not biblical. It is not biblical as Christians. In fact, can I shock you people? I saw her going to receive blessing from Oyedepo. But it is this same Christian that will say that if you were once married or you've had a child outside wedlock, they are the ones that will say that you cannot remarry until the person dies. Haven't you heard of it? If you divorce your husband now or your wife as a Christian, redeemed, they say it, you can't remarry you until the person dies. That's why Chris Oyakilome is probably not going to marry throughout the days of his life, because as long as the wife is alive, he can't remarry. Are you making sense from it? That is what they say about Christianity. Until the spouse, your partner dies, only then can you remarry. I have seen pastors that have stepped down from their position due to this reason. There was an Igbo man in Lagos then that was heading an Omole Estate Redeemed parish. And he said he wants to remarry because his wife had moved on. His wife has remarried. And they said he cannot remarry because he's a born-again Christian. And the doctrine says, where is it in the Bible? I don't know. But in this kind of position, how will you feel as a Christian whom we pray the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is done. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who trespass against us. That's it. The Lord's Prayer. So if you cannot do it, maybe that's that example. A lot of people will say, wow. Because forgiveness is a big thing in Christianity. It's in fact the biggest. The biggest, because it's very hard. I'm telling you to forgive. You can imagine someone that have done bad things to you. If they tell you to forgive that person, it's very hard. And that is what God expects of us. So, to me, you can't be singing, lift your holy hands to the sky, people. Lift your holy hands. And God will drop when you have not forgiven. It's a lie. The Holy Spirit cannot stay in a place where unforgiveness is. So, We are only playing Christianity. In her case, it has shown that. Let me continue. Let me continue. Let me continue. Okay. As the controversy continues to unfold, Nigerians await further developments, with many hoping for a resolution that prioritizes Ayomikun's right to know her roots and fosters reconciliation among all parties involved. We may say it doesn't concern online in-laws, but it is online in-laws that are the fans of Tope Alabi. And they are the same people that go to all these stadiums, these concerts that she, and all the churches that invite her to come and minister. Are you telling me that you are doing all those songs and your heart is still like that? No, no, no. That is not Christ-like. That is not Christ-like. I know if it is Muslim now, wallahi, I will tell you people, I'm not surprised, because they do not say forgiveness is foremost. They preach Sharia law, a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. Do me, I do you. God knows sent. Do you understand? But Christianity, it is opposite in that area. It is you must forgive, even when they buy you like this. Now forgiveness, you go take enter heaven. So what is she preaching there? Do you understand? Let me show you when the man surfaced and what he is the one that surfaced. And let me show you. So this is the man that is married to Tope Alabi. You all know the man. He's a music producer. This is the beautiful girl. You understand? Ayomikun. In this matter, this girl Olebi Kokon. This girl, she has no fault at all. In this case, and I will still stand my ground. She has no fault at all. The whole fault is on the mother. It is the mother that needs to teach forgiveness, because she's a big symbol in Nigeria, in their Christian, in her own Sawawu Christians. You understand? She's a symbol. And therefore, when this girl wedded, I bet many Nigerians, all of us were, if not for Funke Akindele gone, I wouldn't have known that any wedding took place. Wallahi, Funke Akindele is the one I followed there. I just saw her, and I saw her, it was Tope Alabi's wedding. I immediately carried it to my page to celebrate them. You understand? So, I wouldn't have known. I'm not the type that goes to Tope Alabi's page, so I don't know anything much about her. But I remember in 2020, this man came out and there was controversy. In fact, that was even the first time I heard anything about her having a child outside wedlock. I never knew. I never knew. That's why I will still go back. Always let people use your story to sing. That alone. Anybody that wants to use that kind of thing now to make it a big deal, they will know that Kilo Ambe. I've told you people my story, where my song, but because some of us hide, because she's a Christian, you hide many things. You'll be hiding, making people that have lived such life, whether by knowingly or by mistake, or by most time, people that had a child outside wedlock, many of them it's not their fault. It may not be her fault. It may be her fault. It doesn't make you a prostitute. Go make a lashewo. Do you understand? Like I was saying. So the lady, I didn't remember again. I just was celebrating them on our platform. As Tope Alabi don't wait. Timotu. In fact, I still was saying, Ireno Akari, only for me to see that this man came out. I will show you people. I will first of all show you the person that made me notice it. It's a page called Òmìnira ọmọ Odùduwà. And the person put this. In fact, wrote it in Yoruba. Mi ò kò kọ́kọ́ yé mi. And you know, if you are not sounding Yoruba, you need to calm down to understand. That was when I now started typing to look. Something must have happened. The person then wrote, Baba ọmọ Tope Alabi ti sọ̀rọ̀. Ọmọ mi ni Ayomikun. Èmi ni mo sọ lórúkọ. Mi ò kì í ṣe abímọ má wò. Ṣé ti rí? Ibẹ̀ ni mo ti kọ́kọ́ rí. Ni mo ti ní nǹkan kan ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Because if you go on my page, you will see I celebrate them. I always tap into good things. Kí ló kàn mí, irú àwa ẹ̀. Tí a bá ti rí pé ẹbí táláyọ̀ ti ń yọ̀, inú àwa máa ń dùn ni. Kíre náà kó kọ́ àwa ní tiwa. But when this man, I think that's when something now pick in my head that, this man again, see his face. See his face. See his face. This man. Shetiri. That was the first place I saw it. When I saw it, the person now wrote a caption. And I will read it. Tope Alabi daughter. I found this information. Look at it. The person actually took it from somewhere. I found this information on social and I am highly disappointed. This person wrote it, not me. The person says, Òmìnira ọmọ Odùduwà. If you go on the page, you will know where it is. I found this information on social and I am highly disappointed in Evangelist Tope Alabi for changing the surname of her first daughter to her husband's name. Which, when she wrote that, even me, I find it strange. You understand? One, it is not allowed in Western world. Capital yes. Capital yes. It's not allowed here. So for it to happen in Nigeria, it means that it's because she's up there as a celebrity. And I don't think it is allowed in Christianity too. Do you understand? According to the news on social media, it was the biological father of Ayomikun that did her naming ceremony, which means that she was registered with her biological name in her birth certificate. Does changing the name of that the person now asks, does changing the name of that girl from her biological father to her stepfather name change her DNA from being the daughter of her real father? What lessons can we learn from this? We are Africans. It is wrong to adopt a child to another man without the consent of the biological father. So this was the person that gave me the first hint. So I decided to go and look for more information, like, what happened? So I saw this information. Are you seeing it? And it states, I saw it on Legit. And it's a good source. Legit online. Yeah? So the person there wrote, Tope Alabi's husband and daughter melt hearts with father-child moment at her wedding. Do you see? Then the person there shared this also. Then in this sharing, this thing they shared is the father Gogon that shared it and wrote a message to a blogger. I will read it. So the father Mayegun on Instagram said, tomorrow 7th of May 1998 would be exactly 20 years that you were delivered. I don't know when this, I don't know why this, but let me read it so that you understand it. It doesn't mean it's tomorrow, Gogon. 1998, Lele. So maybe it's an update the person wrote since. Let's just read it. So it's the father Gogon that wrote this. 7th of May 1998 would be exactly 20 years that you were delivered at the CAC maternity home at PWD Oshodi. I was full of joy because you were my first fruit in life. I was full of joy because you were my first fruit in life. I named you Mary Ayomikun Oyegoke at my house in Shomolu on the 14th of May, 1998. Ayomidekun, I'm your biological father. Hello?
Hello, sis. Ekaron.
Calling.
Okay, Auntie Walori line. She knows the story. Then so she wants to. Hello, sis.
But I'm reading something. When she called me before, I called her. Her friend was abusing me, and that's she cut off. So she cut off the phone.
Yeah, because she didn't want you upset. She didn't want her friend upset. She's just a neutral person, and she's your big fan, a huge fan. Well, I mean, there was a misconception about it, but she knows the story.
Okay, that's my younger sister, Yeti.
She wants to share the story.
Okay.
She's your huge fan, and she through you. I mean, she met me through you, and she's been a wonderful person. So
okay.
Yeah, I want her to share the light so she can help her friend through your platform.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have to step down now. All right.
Okay, thank you. That's my blood sister. Hello, sis. How are you, sister?
Yeah, good day. Yeah, please, can we talk after the show, please?
It's okay, but I want you to shed more light now.
Yeah, I will tell you everything after the show.
Okay, not now.
I have your number. I will tell you everything after the show, yes.
Okay, but with this one, we are reading. Shaking Shimal Solo.
Yeah, Emma Solo.
Okay.
After the show, I'll call you then. I'll tell you all the story.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you. I will do part 2. Thank you, sis. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay. It's my blood sister that all of you will now be looking at me. Why are you people looking at me like this now? Tap for me now. Eh? You should tap for me now. Tap now. It's my blood sister that the person that I was arguing with because her friend was insulting me, saying that how can I say that she has unforgiveness? It's not how I reasoned the matter on the social media. So my sister said that I should calm down, and we will talk later. So we'll do part 2. Let me talk the one that I saw that made me do my analysis. And then so it's more real. So let's go back. Oshinoiki. Hello, darling sis. Hello, darling sis. Hello, darling sis. So okay, now so we continue. So the man then said, at my house in Shomolu, I am your biological father, which nobody can claim to be. Happy birthday to you. So this must have been written 1998. So I think he took it to that person. I will continue with where it's done. I love you and I will forever love you. May you be successful in life. Long life and prosperity, my darling daughter. Is tagged Tope Alabi, tagged official, tag gbogbo sinu ebibai. So this was on Instagram in 1998. And 1998, walai, is way back 27 years ago. Kò tí ì sí Instagram ńgbà yẹn o. Ibo ló wá gbé sí? Ibo ló wá gbé sí? Kò tí ì sí Instagram ńgbà yẹn. Where did he put it? Because this looks like Instagram. Was there Instagram in 1998? Ola. I don't want you to come here and say that I should be calming down. I don't want you people to come here and be saying that. Let me go. I don't want it. If I was talking against the man now, you will say that my research is correct. So all these jagbajantis I'm bringing out is not research. It's imu. Why are you people like this? Why are you people like this? If something is not favoring you, you will say the research is not, some things you say is not accurate. How? So am I reading it from my head or from my own book? Is it not what the man sent out? Is it not the man's name? Abi, how do you think they do research? How do they do research? You people will be here. If it's favoring, if the matter, everything I'm saying is favoring you people that are always against men, you will say that right on. You will be here typing from your anus. Why are you people like this? Why? The same thing many of you did to Ashake's father. Why are you people like this? Must everybody, every woman, must you people be against men and say that all the men in the world, they should... Have you forgotten you have sons? If they rise against your son one day, Ola, we will be here. We will be here. So what the man brought out, we shouldn't read it. So what the man brought out, we shouldn't read it. We shouldn't read it compared to what the girl too has to say and what Tope Alabi... I don't want to know. What do you mean by what I'm saying is not accurate? What do you have to say that is accurate? I am talking from everything. I'm not saying from my brain. I am not saying from my brain. People cannot always be on you people's side. Me, I always stand alone. As long as I see it like this, I will use my brain to think. There's no excuse for any Christian. If it's Muslim, you saw me a more larger. If it is a Muslim, wallahi, I won't say why in this matter. Because I know how they reason. But Christianity, and not just a Christian, Tope Alabi is a big symbol. It's like Adeboye now, not as great as Adeboye, but like Adeboye to do something and do it with unforgiveness. Do you think we will not talk? We will not talk. Your people's bitterness, affects me gan, and the lomokunrin. A day will come, people will rise like this. And one more, are married in Kobaya, only lo shele. Do you want, so people will not talk, they will not say their truth. I'm sure if I was talking for Tope Alabi and say, man, yeah, kakima bunsin, gbogbo yin ma bẹ̀ sí, inú yin ma dùn ni, èmi ò sí ńbẹ̀. Bọ́lọ́run ṣe fún mi ní obìnrin, lọ́lọ́run fún mi lọ́kùnrin. As I will talk for my brothers, for my father, for my sons, ni mo ṣe ń sọ yìí. I will talk Tope so, ibi tó ti jàre. I will talk ibi tó ti jẹ̀bi. It's not about women. It's about a relationship with a child. And what the man has brought out, Monka. Bring out the accurate thing. Bring out the accurate thing. That's how you people behave. Many of you are too bitter. And many times, if you go and find out, it's not always the men that are faulty. Nino relationship, some is the women. Did anybody know that Ashake's mother, what happened between the Ashake's mother and the father? Koto di pokurombe. Go and hear the story. Sometimes you women are the cause. Sometimes it's the men that are the cause. If we are not around to see Davido Sonpe, ó fẹ́ wà pẹ̀lú ọmọ. Tó bá dọjọ́ lansing, tọ́mọ yẹn fẹ́ ṣe wedding. Tí Davido ké síta pé they didn't invite me. Many of you will say, deadbeat father. You will not say Davido wanted to be involved. The girl refused. The girl refused and said it has to be this way. If not, same thing happened with Ashake's daughter now. The child, the mother of Ashake said they should bring the girl. They want to take the daughter from the girl. That they don't want to have anything to do with the mother. If the girl refuses in the future and the girl is about to wed a child and Baba Ashake comes up, Abi Ashake comes up, pe ohun o kini kan, At least we are a witness to what happened. They did not do well. They didn't take care of that child. So you people cannot, it's not about you people. It's not about you. It's not about you people. Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? Kí ni problem yín? Kí ni bitterness ṣe pọ̀jù tó ìlara yín? Why? Why bitterness? When you people see the men, you just want us to put knife in their neck. Pia, kati ema side ti won, kakọ̀bẹ̀ sí ma castigate won pé èyàn burúkú ni won. It may be so with your own man, baby father. It may be so with your daddies, but it may not be so with these people. So what do you mean? But it's not accurate. I don't understand. As if I'm talking for my brain. I'm talking for what they wrote out. And if it is a lie, they should come out and say no. They should come out and say no, it's not true. How did Ashake, why did he go and start taking care of his father now? Why did he take the father to Ikoyi hospital? Why? Why? So if they didn't call him out, he won't know that the father was part of him. He won't know. Because you women, you turn the back, you turn your children against your father. Their father. It's none of our business. Àwọn tó jẹ́ olókìkí èèyàn. Tá bá ti gbé case wọn jáde, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ganu sí, ká wá sọ tiwa, ká advice wọn. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní star kankan, ẹ pàṣẹ kẹ́ parapọ̀, kẹ́ gba wọlé. Kẹ́ lọ máa deal pẹ̀lú problem yìí. Don't transfer your own personal problem and project it on people's relationship. Tope Alabi should have a forgiving heart. She's a symbol of Christianity. If nobody at all, she's one of the known gospel. In fact, in the whole of Nigeria, I think she's the top. I don't know if somebody is above her. Do you think this story is not embarrassing? It's embarrassing. It goes to show she has not forgiven. Elo deal with it. She's not in the Ganusi nation. She is in Christian nation. Forgiveness is paramount in Christianity. You know, sing campaign and be more why I'm for everybody. I'm for boy and for girl. Torí Ọlọ́run ti ṣe dáadáa, mo bí méjèèjì. I won't want a man to treat my daughter anyhow, and I won't want any woman to treat my son anyhow. You must love your husband will love you back. I will not pursue or become kí fi kíní kan tó bá dọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ tèmi náà ọkùnrin ni wọ́n. I wouldn't want many of you women to go and ganu sí bẹ́ ṣe ń ganu sọ́rọ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin. Wickedness wà nù yín. Ẹni oró nínú, and you people want to use it, project it in other people's relationship. Let me continue with that man's side of the story. So the man brought out that and went and brought this out again and said, hello, good evening. Getting in touch in respect of Tope Alabi. I'm the father of her first child, Ayo. So definitely, he got in touch with a blogger. Are you seeing it? Hello, how are you doing, sir? Can you give me the full details? So the man brought his picture. So this was what started this story. When the man saw his child wedding and he was watching it online, the way me and you, we are watching it online. Remember Fred Amata, when it happened to him lately, many of us, what did we do? We blamed Fred Amata. And can I say the reason why I blame Fred Amata? Can I say it? Remember, Fred Amata in his marriage committed adultery and betted another child with, what's that other girl's name? You people know the girl, the yellow pretty girl. And was with that girl. His marriage collapsed. His marriage scattered. It was a clear story. Do you understand? But these people's story, many of us aren't aware of it. The only time we saw the man came out and everybody was like, which one is this one? They sha pano ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbà yẹn. They pano ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. So for the daughter Omani, no, it's not Omani. Which Omani? Omani call the girl, that pretty girl. Let's go on. Let's go on. Let's go on. Okay. So this is similarly the story that we read. So the girl, after seeing what the daddy did, can you see? The girl wrote something out. I will read it for you people now. Halima Shadia says, let me read what Halima Shadia has to say. The society now wants to be silencing men. Okay. Halima Ashabi, and it's not fair. And they can't do with that benching stupid set of people. Some men no balance again for this life because money wait them for use take care of themselves till eternity. They don't spend down on top their children when their mother abandoned them. Yet then go say men still no good. Now. Ibinabo, thank you, Bukola. It was Ibinabo that messed up that is so married. So for me, the lady refused to forgive him. That is the wife of Fred. Refused to forgive Fred due adultery. Hence the dissolution of their marriage because of irreconcilable differences. Let me tell you, do you know that the Bible says the only reason you can divorce your partner, even the Quran, do you know, is due adultery? And let me tell you, in the court of law, can I shock you? You must have tender evidence that your husband is doing like this or your wife is doing like this. Without that, they will still not agree to it. They will suggest resolution, mediation for you people. Well, it's a long way. So that is the reason why that guy's son, I won't lie, I stood on the side of the law. I said, if you can do that to your wife, adultery is simply being married and having a child outside wedlock. It's adultery. You know, there's no long story. The child is a proof of you committed adultery. So the ladies didn't dissolve the marriage. The court allowed the marriage dissolve, and that was it. And she refused to forgive. I bet she won't be going to church. Because let me tell you one thing. Even Christ says, if you can forgive, it is better you forgive. That's what Christ said. I'm telling you, if you can forgive, it's better you forgive. Meaning, as deep as it hurts, Christ still expects you to forgive. That is why it is understood that if you choose not to forgive, then you cannot remarry, except the man buys. It's that deep. Now, in this Tope's case, I don't think she legally married the man. I don't know. Maybe it was just courtship, relationship. But in the fact that the man came out in 2020 says a lot. The fact that the man came out in 2020 compared to what our daughter made us to in the interview she granted. But let me just read something for you people. She said something good about her dad. That is her stepdad now, but it's her dad, you know. She said something good about him. When the father came out with his jogmo, the girl now said something good about the dad. That was why someone like Osinachi was killed. Was the husband having extramarital affairs? I know that he was the one controlling her, but I don't know about she was in domestic violence relationship, not extramarital. I don't know about Osinachi, but I know that she was tied by her husband. I know the man just jelona. The man jello. Wait, let me read it. So Tope Alabi's daughter. Let me start from here, what she wrote. See her. Then she said this about her dad. Because of what the father, the biological father did, she came out to say this. Baba Ayomikun. You know when Ashake came out and was saying, me baba ganu si abi baba won te fe kajo mi, baba mi fe kajo mi mo te o can. All of us said that is not good. As a Christian, it's not good too. But Ashake is a Muslim. You understand? Authority. But they scolded him. That is pride. See, there's difference between father. We know that many men are doing bad. Likewise, many women. Iya Mohbad, is she not a terrible mother? Abi people are forgotten. So same way we have Abiamo Toto in women. Same way we have Abiamo Toto, good parents, mother and father, is on both sides. Some mothers will leave their kids and go and dokolo. It's just because we love Ashake, we don't want to be talking about what they said about the mother. It's none of our business. So, but truth be told, yeah, it's everywhere. It's not only men. Women too are terrible. There are some women, they are the lone parent, true, but men come to bench them. One man is entering today, another man is entering tomorrow. Different men bench. There are some women, they are married and they are knocking outside. So which one is good? Do you know there are some married women, they are as worse as men that are benching outside? Is it not here we are? Ned, what's that short one? Nedu? Is it not here that we are here? That a fellow woman like us born 2 children for Nedu, when they do DNA, the one that looks like him is not his child. What are you people talking about? What are you talking about? What is equally like when a man goes out to have a child outside wedlock? A woman that brings another man's child under the roof of her husband, married to her husband, born omo for the husband, is the same thing, committed adultery. So it's everywhere. It's man, women. Let's handle people's case according to how they tell us. We can't put your own case because you were maltreated by a man. We can't put your case for every man. Why? By right, it is good to appreciate your daddy. It is good to appreciate your daddy. Your daddy coming out is good that you appreciate him. I mean stepfather. But nevertheless, it goes to show she's still bottling. The little girl has unforgiveness within. And they are not, it's not good. They need to reconcile it. They need to reconcile it. So, Agbola Kudus. I don't talk about so. No, well, come. Nobody should come here and tell me that what I am saying. If what we are reading and the father has said is not true, Tope Alabi should on the red lights and explain to the world. There are so many podcasts. Biola Adebayo is there. Many podcasts. She can even go to Berekete. She should go to Berekete and go and explain. It's the person that talk out that will answer, will read it, and we can't come and know what is in your mind. We are not in their family. Even you that is here, you are not in their family. So, alele, I don't want to hear. If anybody come here and come and tell me that I'm not hearing the kinikon, it's what they tell us we listen to. And anything that they say, as far as we are concerned, if it is a lie they are lying on Tope Alabi, she should go on Brekete and go and explain herself. Are you hearing me? So let me continue. So the little girl then said, a father indeed for her father. Not a biological, the Tope Alabi man. A man very much after my heart. After the father came up to come and fight new. A man of timber and caliber. So if your real daddy is not timber and caliber, you will not acknowledge him. No, that's not how to go about it. I'm just saying it subtly because you are my child. You understand? When you don't put your mouth in your mommy and your daddy's problem. Don't involve yourself. Don't put your mouth in your mommy and your daddy's issue. And in fact, children don't involve children in you people's rubbish. Always try your best. Stay neutral. You are good with your stepdad. I'm happy about it. But don't be saying your stepdad is a man of caliber and timber. So your daddy is a man of what? Pangolo and what? Gary? No, don't do that. The tone of your voice now, your daddy will think that you are indirectly abusing him. Don't do that, my daughter. Don't involve yourself. You are just started life. Don't let them put you in any of their rubbish. Okay? A man whose love has been my pillar. I type this with tears in my eyes because where do I start from? This man lost me beyond words. Can't begin to explain or express it. What about your father? So your biological father doesn't love you. Don't involve yourself. I know that your stepdaddy loves you, no doubt. If he doesn't love you, we will know. It shows on you that you were well taken care of. I'm in that position as well. I have a child outside wedlock. You understand? And my husband really took care of my daughter. But lie to lie, I won't lie to you. But I don't want your mommy to be like me, because she has her life to live. I have my life to live. Do you understand? I am not even born again like your mom, like, musician. But when I was in Redeem, I used to be a Sunday school teacher. I can tell you one thing. My father did not even want my daughter to bear her father's name. My father wanted my daughter to bear his name. But as young as I was, I knew it is wrong. Because on dojola, on debu, some people will still use it to abuse you. And it's not good. You will think it's not important, but when that time comes, it's very painful. Can I shock you, my daughter? When my father died, when they were sharing the will, my daughter's name is not in that my father's will now. My daughter, because she's a grandchild. Now listen to me. Assuming I put my daughter's name and say that the father is not the father, is it right? Is it right? It may not be okay between me and the father of my child. Yeah? But he knows that he is the father of that child. Now I'm married, my daughter. I'm married, my daughter. My husband is the one from when that my daughter was 3 years old. In fact, she was almost 3. My husband is the one that will take all with the one I bought for him. Take them to school, everything till she finish university. Who does she know as a father? my husband, who is her dad and her stepdad. But she has a biological father. Do you know what? I didn't stop her from getting to have a relationship with her biological father, even when my husband is not complaining about being the father. I have my reason. Because a time will come, they will remind you, one lie, they will remind you, directly or indirectly. You will be reminded that that biological father is your real father. No matter how good your stepfather is, sorry I have to call him that, he's still your stepfather. He loves you, you love him. But within him, he knows that you are a stepchild and he loves you so much. It is always better for your own pride and even in your marriage, so that your in-laws, and a time will come, my darling, they may say, look, Bawebi Baba, can I shock you? Your real biological father are the ones that will stand up and turn up for you. But your stepfather, who happens to be your darling dad, go and find that his real family, they are not taking you fully as their child. You won't understand. I'm just telling you. I hope this word will, God will teach you deeper. Not saying you should go and have a relationship with your father. Because let me tell you the truth, my daughter. Some biological fathers are naturally irresponsible. Even if you give your daddy the chance, he probably will mess up and he probably will not mess up. But the chance not given, you will not know the kind of father that he truly is. I'm telling you. I wish we that had a child outside wedlock can bring our children to come and enlighten children like you. My daughter is 28. It's not easy. But I must let you know that truth is bitter. Daddy. The truth is, Daddy moyo motobi o. Mommy. His mommy. No moyo motobi o. Most of the time, some people that take themselves as your children, go and ask your mommy. There are some people that are taking her as their mother now. They love her, she loves them. But when she dies, her will favor you, our biological children, more than stepchildren, adopted children. That is the gospel truth about life that many people don't like to face. So, I am not saying don't love your stepdad. Your stepdad is a fantastic father. He's so glaring, just looking at you. That's why I look at you, but he is more of a husband to your mom. He's more of a lovely person to your mom. He loves you because of your mom. The love he has for you, or your mom, is what is being transferred to you. But the truth, deep-rooted, is that your father is your father. Except you give him the chance to prove himself. Only then will you convince yourself that he's not a good man. If, assuming my daughter talks, she will be the one to tell you people. Not me. The father himself will be the one. They will be the one to tell you themselves. If she will be the one to say, my father is irresponsible, my father is responsible. Not me. Because I didn't in any way stand in the middle of anything. I let my daughter have the chance. She has known that my husband is a father any day, anytime. I also allowed her to know her father, the opportunity that wasn't given to her when she was young because of my dad and my mother. They said they don't want to see him. But when she grew up under me, do you understand? I allowed her, you know, to know her father. She's now the one that decided, oh, it's a good man or it's not a good. The decision is hers. Are you people getting me? So that when a situation like this arises, the father will not be blaming your mommy, that they are the ones not allowing him to be involved with you. Hence, I see your mommy as bottling up unforgiveness, and it's going to affect you. Are you getting me? Let me continue. Let me continue. Sorry, darling. Because you have no fault in any way. I won't lie to you. But I must tell you, because some things you don't know. You may know, but I have to say you are not alone. Some of us have children like you too. You understand? So I continue. You then continued by writing this for your stepdad. You said, it's your dad. You're sorry. I keep saying stepdad. I'm sorry. This man loves me beyond words. Can't begin to explain or express it. Love you with every bone in my body and every flesh on my skin. Thank you for being the best father to ever father me from childhood up until the day you gave my hands in marriage to Olu. And even right now, you continue to father me. May you reap the reward of every labor. Amen. I also pray the same for my husband. May he reap the reward of all his labor over that my first child, because I know he is a father. Do you understand? And I pray the same for your daddy. You understand? Amen for him. Now, you continue by saying, and even right now, you continue to father me. May you reap the reward of every labor. May you reap the fruit of coming from Lagos to Iwo every weekend. May you reap fruits of always being there on my birthdays. And it happened to me too. I'm just sincere. When my daughter was in the college, do you know how much we needed to pay? You can imagine the man that did not put sperm into me. I was saying, you'll be paying school fees, I'll be paying house rent. Do you understand? You know, that kind of person is a father. That's why I understand how you are feeling. There are a man that will come and see you in maybe your school or wherever it is, or your NYSC. It's a big deal. And that's why God will bless him. But the question still remains, was your father given a chance to participate? Was he given a chance to know you? Were you open? Were you accessible? Is there anything like that? After he cried out in 2020, did you people give him the chance to have access, to also pay part, to even know you are in Iwo, to come and visit you in Iwo? Because sometimes, some of you children, because of how your mommy has portrayed the whole thing or kept the whole matter, and because of your mommy's image and her position in the society, her status in the society, you may think that if you give your daddy that access to you, it will it will ridicule her name, or it will affect her status. As a Christian, how can you still have a father elsewhere? You may be helping your mommy to damage control. I'm just thinking, because you look like somebody that will be so close to mommy and you don't want to hurt your mommy. Therefore, you didn't even think of this side. It's good you also have a chance and open your heart to your dad. Let him prove himself. It's never too late to be a bad man. They will always prove themselves. Wo, oh mommy. They will always prove themselves. If he's not a good man, wo, You will see he will prove himself. I know that many things have already passed now. Education, you have attained it. All the time that you need a man, your daddy in your life, your daddy now and your mommy have done everything. But the question still remains, did they give your daddy the opportunity and the access? If they didn't, we can't get to blame him. And I want to believe that, assuming they gave him that chance, assuming, and he failed, he won't have the guts to cry out now. That this one, no, he won't have the guts. Ẹnu ẹ̀ ò ní gbà. Kò ojú á máa tì pé gbogbo nǹkan lòun ò, wọ́n kúkú pé òun sí. Owó school òun ò rí mú wá. Òun ò lọ́wọ́ mọ́ school. Everything. Òun ò useful, òun irresponsible, òun fail, òun deadbeat. If he had that chance, maybe, just maybe, he had that chance, he would have proven himself to you that even the wedding, you will just tell him I'm wedding, or you won't even tell him at all. But you will know because he's not responsible. That is why he's not being called into it. But in this case now, the way he came out, and the way he says they are not giving him access, he doesn't know anything, we can't get to blame him. Are you getting me, my daughter? Now, may you reap the fruits of coming from Lagos to Iwo every weekend. May you reap fruits of always being there on my birthdays. Are you saying? Olusoju mi ọ̀wọ́n, love you, Bami. And I'm sure he loves you back equally. But I must let you know, just as much as your daddy loves you, your biological father, with that write-up he did in 1998. 1998, I gave birth to my child 1998. My firstborn. February. It's a long time. That write-up is since 1998. The one that he said your birthday is in May 1990. So, and he was saying, professing his love, I love you and everything. Come on, look at it. He said, I love you there. Did you people allow him practicalize it? Yeah, at least love with mouth is not just in there. They must love with heart, with everything. There must be some sacrifices. If he's not giving that access, especially because your mommy has married somebody else, and being a gospel musician, she probably didn't want people to be seeing all that with her. And that's, we block chances of you people having a relationship. So we can't get to blame him in that aspect. You understand? So I pray for you. Don't involve yourself. Don't involve yourself. The bride price that somebody, your father, now your daddy with the mommy collected, that bride price, you can imagine your daddy's family, they are not there. I don't think it's right, you. I'm sorry, you. That's the way I think, you. I'm very sorry. I don't think it's right. Even if his family is not there, only him should be there. Look at this Olori that wear the barakat. Muslim knew. The man sent for the mother to come and sit down as a guest there. It's only normal. If men can do that, why can't you women do it? Upon the fact that, remember, the woman said terrible things about the Oliru of Iruabi. Because that man's the king, Oniba of Iba. Mama Baraka. But they still called, hello, bring that thing. They still, that's Muslim, oh. Muslim that don't go, they don't have time for ragamuffin. It's Christian that will be pushing, forgive your enemy, forgive yourself, everything. Christian is the one that preach it, oh, because that's what God said, oh. But Muslim don't have time, oh. But Oniba of Iba, Iya Baraka, many story like that. You will have to, it's always you women that don't tell, you just hear the man did not hear about it. Except we know the story. That's when we can take side with mommy or with daddy. Do you understand? But if we don't know the story, we will say in this manner and say it and be neutral. In this case, in this matter, so far, except your mommy do podcast, so far, it's your mommy as a symbol of Christianity. We didn't see Christ like in the matter. In this case, none of you, all of you, you are on point. But your mommy, no. She's supposed to be the one to contact your daddy and tell your daddy, ọmọ wa fẹ́ wed you. Èwo ló fẹ́ ṣe inú ẹ̀. Ṣó fẹ́ wá ganu sí ni àbí part, and she would have told her darling husband. And he has to face reality. The man is not dead. The man is not dead. But look at Barakat on the day of her wedding. She was crying more with the mother she saw took care of her. Your daddy will still be there, standing by your mommy gidigba like this. And your father will be there, will come with one of his relatives or few of his relatives. They will sit down. And you would have told your husband's family. Your husband would have told his family. Olu would have told his family that the mom, my mother-in-law is with somebody else, but this is the story, this is the story. Everything will go simple. All this one that they now came and started crying or shouting at, to me, I'm sorry to say, it's embarrassing. And it's not affecting anybody but you. Your mother has lived her life. She has lived her life. She shouldn't allow her life affect you. Because on dewaju ebu ojo ọ̀la ni, wallahi. Anything that comes with do DNA, paternity scandal, is embarrassing. It's not good. It is not good. Then coming from Christian, with the position your mommy holds, she should know better. Okay? It's not a good controversy, scandal to come the man, because the man is not dead. The family, they all stood up and started talking. He felt bitter. And if all what I'm guessing, that is probably this, if it's that you people didn't inform you, he didn't allow you to have said, he has a right to be angry. At least it's his sperm that produced you, and you look like him. So you coming out now and writing that about your daddy is good. But I think you should have given him privately for now. It's more or less trying to tell this your dad. I don't think you should involve yourself in that. It's not good. Bride price. In the Bible, do you know this legal marriage that we do? This legal marriage that we do. It's Oyibo people that brought it, just like Christmas and Easter egg, everything. The real wedding that God approves of is bride price dowry. That is the traditional engagement. And that is the real wedding. Where Yago Babagbo is your biological father. Àwọn ló yẹ kó ṣàdúrà fún èèyàn. Truth be told, ni o. I'm only being sincere with you. Tẹ́ bá ka Bible débẹ̀ ni o. Wallahi, if your mother and your father have laid hands and they have prayed on you, and both parties, that is wedding. That is what God understands, and that is what they call wedding. These other ones we do registry is law. Òyìnbó ló kọ́ wa nìyẹn. The real wedding is bride price. Where mother, father from this side, mother, father from the other side, they come together, pray on you people, they exchange bride price, dowry. So all those things that your daddy, the sperm that produces you. See, the God that told us that honor your father and your mother, so that your days be long. They are not talking about your pastor, all those lies that people tell. He's talking about your biological mother and father. Allow them fail you themselves. Let him be the one to fail. Don't put yourself in their issue. Your mother is living her life. Don't let anybody live their life through you. Love your parents. Love your mom. Love your dad. Love your stepdad. It's important because he's there for you. God knows how to pay everybody according to how they take care of their children. Do you think that this our parents, God does not pay them according to the child they put in your care or you brought into the world? And the child wants you to take care and you don't do it. God pays them back, but it's not for you to pay them back. Don't involve yourself. I beg you. This thing I'm telling you is how I talk to my daughter. It may sound very unfair to you now, but as you grow in life, you won't even experience a thing of burning here. Where you are now, bantale ni o ma jẹ́ fún ẹ. Obìnrin àbíró, ọkùnrin àbíyè àbí obìnrin àbíyè, ọkùnrin àbíró, bó bá ṣe ń sọ, ìyàwó ò ní mẹ́ni, wàtàkà ọkọ ẹ, àlékún, ẹ bára yín kalẹ̀. But don't allow your mother, don't let anybody, your mom live her life through you. Whatever it is, it's a problem. Don't keep malice with your father. If you did not give him the chance, let that chance come. Hear him out. You will see. If he's not a good man, he will disgrace Sarah. Jote. And if he's a good father, you will regret never giving him the chance all this while. Your father is your father. Your mother is your mother. No matter how kind your stepdaddy is to you, I will tell you the truth. I know what I'm telling you. They will pattern fún ẹ when that man dagba tó bá lọ síbi tágbà lọ. I won't say more than that. Let me read the rest. And did I forget to tell you, Ayomikun, when my daddy said I should allow my, my daughter should bear his name. Number one, do you know what that means? Is it my father that impregnated me? I didn't agree. As young as I was 2 months to clocking 24 years old when I gave birth to my first child. My father was angry. In fact, he almost disowned me. He roared like a lion. Little did I know that when my father died, what are you not expecting that when they are sharing his will, my daughter will be as in, you understand? What kick me kwabro? Ọmọ mi ko wo ti e dárúkọ any grandchild be. That's life. That is life. Papa, moyo motobi. No grandchild, only his children. Grandchild báwo? Ìwọ tó bímọ ló máa ṣe bàbá àwọn ọmọ ẹ, ló máa ṣe ìyá àwọn ọmọ ẹ. So my daughter, Joe, don't involve yourself with all this life. Oh, don't write, exchange anything with your daddy online. Don't do it. If possible, calm. You should be the one to use wisdom to calm everything behind. You're just newly married. Don't allow them stay you. Don't allow them, your in-laws, to be wondering, irú kí lélẹ̀, you know. Don't. Má jẹ́ kó happen. Don't involve yourself in their rubbish and nonsense. Àwọn àgbàlagbà yìí, I'm telling you, don't let them stain your white. Don't let them, ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé ni. Go on a clean slate into your marriage. Let your mother and your daddy, let them sort themselves out. And then let you carry nonsense, grudges. Oh, inú tó ṣì máa fi bíbèdì tó máa bíbẹ̀rẹ̀. Má kó ìbínú sínú ẹ̀ o. Ó jẹ́ kó kó ìbínú wọn àti ìjà wọn àti gbogbo ètò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn láàrin wọn kó síwájú. Kò ní, give your daddy a chance. And your mommy shows pé ọ̀rẹ́ ara yín ni. So Whatever she must have told you, hear your daddy too. Sometimes our obìnrin a máa ń pa fọ́ì nínú rọ́. Bàmí dẹ̀rẹ̀ òótọ́ là ń sọ. But hear your daddy too, so that you will know. You are a big girl now, you'll be able to know pé bàbá mi ni èèyàn burúkú, ìyá mi ni èèyàn dáadáa, bàbá mi ni èèyàn dáadáa, ìyá mi ni èèyàn. You will know. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ìtókù. Torí oró tí ń kùn mí o. So this one I also saw. I shared it. I don't know. I think I wrote, paternity scandal erupts. Tope Alabi under fire as biological father of her daughter speaks over. Okay, I think this one. It's still the same thing, but written in another manner. So those were the things that I saw, and all I was able to read is that it's the man that cried out, it's the man that is bitter, it's the man that is angry. He wasn't involved. He was online watching, just like all of us watch online. Very handsome boy, beautiful daughter. The girl looks like him. In fact, it's just as he woke up. The girl looks like him, but she looks very homely, very modest girl and everything. But I still would say, all of you, it's not every time that your daddy is bad. Some of you, your dad not bad. Why some, your dad is bad. And it's not every time because you are with your mom is good. Sometimes your mom is bad. Your mom is bad. Or it may be your mom that is good. But if you do not get to hear from the other side, whichever one you are with, you are probably going to be led astray by who is able to manipulate you. But you can learn and you can judge them by yourself. That will be a closure. Don't allow your dad or your mom to be the one to feed you anything. Especially at this age now. At this age now. Don't allow it. I'm sincere. Because sometimes we have seen it here. Many cases where it is the woman that is not good. But because she's in custody of the child, she will manipulate that child. And we have seen it where the man is not good. And the woman will not also allow the child to know that the man is not good. In the end, she will be portrayed a bad person because you didn't give the child the opportunity to be able to know herself or himself. Both. Always allow these children. Let them judge their matter themselves. If the child didn't make it, thank God for Ayomikun and many more. Ashake, all of them. There are some children like that are, God forbid, may it not be any portion of all of us, that are in prison. Some are where they are mad. Some are thugs. Some have been pied. They have pied them. So God has already vindicated you when that child is doing well. Ọlọ́run ti gbèjà ìjà. So if God can do that, don't come and tell láti wá sọ pé ní wá jẹ́ kí ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kí ọmọ mọ̀ òótọ́. Let the child know the truth. Not every child that is in this situation that comes out doing well now. Ayomikun is just one of few that comes out doing well. If she's not doing well, the father may not want to associate with her. And we have seen cases where the child is not doing well and the father still wants to associate. But the mother will be doing blah, blah, blue, blue, blue. So, I beg to differ with all these things that I see. In this case, Tope Alabi is the only one that I will hold responsible for this outcry and this shenanigans of this man that came out. She's the only one. This girl, I won't hold her. Baba Alabi himself, the Mr. Soji Alabi, is Tope Alabi being the Christian. She should know better. She should know better. She's the one that I blame. She should have handled all these things and taken Christian step to handle it. This man won't be out here coming to tell us this. He has come out before in 2020. This should not. I expected that the girl should have been given. But with all the girl, there was an interview the girl granted. Go and listen to it. She said he never made an attempt to come for her. She doesn't even know him. She doesn't even know him. How will the man come for your mom when she's a Christian? And if they go and be messaging her now, it will be taken out of context. So it's your mother that would have made an avenue. And let me tell you something. Can I shock you people? Shebi me, I'm also in one. These are our husbands. They are very jealous. So, you know, there's an understanding in Yoruba, or be everywhere. Once Debe, somebody that can impregnate you and you betted for him, these men don't really want you coming. They don't want you communicating with them. It's you that will be wise enough to know that it's only good for your child to know the father and have a relationship with the father, except the father is irresponsible himself to prove it that useless. But this our husbands, they don't like it. Just like the way my father didn't like that. He didn't even ever see the father of my child. So no. So it's the same way your father is jealous about you. It's the same way your husband. So all these things that Tope Alabi's husband, the girl is praising, he's very happy. Oh. Come on, he's okay with it. So long as it won't have anything that his wife will go and be talking to him in any way. But now she's an adult. She can handle it as an adult. Sometimes these kids also believe. You remember Baraka's sister was saying to us that when they were communicating with their mother, they were hiding it from their stepmom. And people didn't hear it. Then the stepmom heard from outside and came to me. Then why are you people hiding it that you are seeing your mom? That's how they are. Because they believe that if maybe her husband starts to see their mom, or Mr. Alabi thinks if the wife, the daughter starts to see, anything can start to happen. Their insecurity and wokunrin. And I bet some women to do it. They don't. Annie, didn't you people hear Annie doesn't want to Baba to be saying his baby mamas? I bet people didn't hear it. You people didn't hear it. I bet you don't see baby mama fighting up and down with wife. Choma and Kiloruko, man. So it's normal. So all these things is still there. So I'm sure Mr. Alabi is enjoying it. But he knows within him that child is that man. So that child needs to have a relationship with that biological father. Bí àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n bí fóun ṣe ní pẹ̀lú òun, ọmọ yẹn náà di kí máa yẹn wá prove ọmọ wrong pé òun bàbá burúkú. That's all. Ọmọ yẹn á ní closure. Ṣé yẹ kó rí nìyẹn. Èmi ti sọ tèmi. Ó dàárọ̀. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? I love you all. Anything you people want to say? Anything you people want to say? Moyoliwa said, I don't understand the Christianity that they are preaching. Oh, Emio, it's only Tope Alabi that me I will blame for this. Any baba binu gan ko binu ko kan mi. Be mi ṣe reason ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. That child, that girl, me will blame her for anything. Because our obìnrin manipulation wa rí bá ṣe rí rè. Bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ká kàn máa pa àwọn ọkùnrin ni. Kò dẹ̀ ṣe bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn. Wàláì tàláì. Kí gbogbo wa náà la ní bàbá ọlọ́mọ náà. And not everybody but àwa kankan. Ṣá kí wá ní tiwa. So kò le tó yẹn. Wàláì kò le tó yẹn. Kò le tó yẹn. It's not to an extent where, as you know, Christendom. That two childish adults. Well, she wedding. She now, my fair embarrass the Tope Alabi. Ni show mo ilon target. To be more non target now. I mean, it's sad. It's not good. Good night, everybody. God bless you all, okay? I appreciate you people. Let's all allow our kids. We've lived our life. We shouldn't live our life through our kids. Let them live their life. Let them live their life. Let them live their life. And you'll be a pack one side. Káwọn ọmọ yẹn, káwọn náà ṣayé wọn. Ẹ má fi ìwà tí yín kẹ́ fi affect ìrìn àjò àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ. Bá ń bọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn nílé ọkọ, ọmọ yóò deserve ẹ lọ làwọn ọmọ tèmi láwọn tó àwọn ọmọ tá bá ti bí tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn kí wọ́n let them live their life. Ẹ má fún wọn ní èébú tí wọ́n máa fi bú wọn for what? You know, bẹ́ẹ̀ sì kọ caption òṣì kan paternity scandal ní fún kíni. It would have been resolved kó tó di pé gbogbo rubbish yìí jáde. And you see, many of you women, tell mama jáde, and you go and make it matters worse because kì í sọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ fúnra yín. Go and tell Tope Alabi the truth. She shouldn't allow this happen to her daughter. It is totally wrong. It is their own mistakes and their own nonsense. The whole thing affect on me. Why? Why? Nonsense.
Araba TV, ojú wa tó lé, ojú wa tó kó.